Hello, sir.
Good morning, Jeet.
Good morning, Jeet.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine, sir. How are you, sir?
Very good, very good. Nice to see you here. Congratulations for getting into the interview stage.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you have appeared in interview once before. Is that so?
Yes, sir. I have appeared last time.
Yeah. How was it? How much you scored?
Sir, I scored 169 marks.
That is not bad, but you can do much better. You can score over a 180, 190. Now, you were working with NVIDIA Graphics Private Limited
Yes,
from
sir.
19 to 21 for almost 2 years. Why did you decide to leave that job and come to try for civil services?
Yes, sir. Sir, during my college time, also from my schooling time, sir, I have been fortunate to have many opportunities from the public organization as well as private organization. Like I got my schooling from Jawaharlal Navodaya Vidyalaya, which is a central sector scheme, and also I got fellowship from Dakshina organization, which was a private organization, and because of that only I was able to reach up to the IIT level education and eventually got my job at NVIDIA. And sir, also during my college time, I was working with Abhyuday Social Service Club, and at that time, I had aspiration in me to work toward the society and work toward the larger development of the society. So I thought that this the narrow technological domain in NVIDIA will not suffice for me, and so sir, I started preparing for
You
UPSC
chose
after
this as a
closing.
career, isn't it? BTech, you opted yourself for BTech. So you chose this as a career and then decided to shift.
Yes, sir. Sir, because
Okay.
during my schooling, I wasn't aware about much career options, sir, and I got whatever the best available at that time.
Now, electrical engineering, tell me what is the uh, capacity, to produce power in India as of today, approximately. Installed
Uh,
capacity, as they call it.
Sir, if I believe it is around 420 gigahertz overall capacity, sir.
What is the percentage of renewable and what is the percentage of traditional?
Sir, currently renewable energy is around 43%, if I'm right about the current status, sir.
43%
Yes, sir.
renewable energy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the total capacity you said 4.2 gigawatts,
No, sir. 420.
420 gigawatts.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are closer to the thing, but not exactly. It's about 500 gigawatts.
Okay, sir. Sir, I'll update
Mm.
myself.
And renewable is not that high. I think it's around 28, 30%. Anyway, we can check these facts.
Okay, sir. No.
Now, you have lived in Bundi, Rajasthan.
Yes, sir.
So, can you tell me what are the similarities between Gujaratis and Rajasthanis as people?
Yes, sir. Sir, I was staying at the Jawaharlal Navodaya Vidyalaya, Bundi only. So during my 2 years at the Rajasthan, I wasn't able to much go into outside because we were confined into our campus only. But although from my small interaction with other communities in the Rajasthan, I got to know that there is many similarity in terms of language, in terms of culture. We have seen many Rajasthani migrating to Gujarat. Even our ancestors were migrated from Rajasthan only, sir. In that terms, we have similarity in terms of languages, where there are many similar terms in Gujarati as well as in Rajasthani, and especially the Hadoti language, which was prominent in around the Bundi region, sir. So in that way, there is similarity. As well as, sir, the community is like in the Guljar community, which is based
Okay,
in Gujarat.
okay. Now, you are a student of philosophy. Tell me what is the difference between darshan and philosophy?
Yes, sir. Sir, the word darshan is mainly used in Indian context, where the darshan means the perception or the outlook towards the word in Indian context. And
Are you
sir,
sure about that? You are a student of philosophy. You should know, you should be very precise.
sir,
Darshan means perception. That is what you said. Hmm?
yes, sir.
And philosophy means?
Sir, the word philosophy is made of two words, sir, philo and sophia. Philo means the knowledge, and sophia means the love. So it means the love of knowledge. So
Love of knowledge. How do you get that knowledge?
yes, sir. Sir, it is the one of the perennial question in philosophy, like what is knowledge and how to get the knowledge, and it is constantly getting changed through
Okay,
various
tell me
philosophies.
what are the six schools of darshan in India?
Yes, sir. Sir, the six schools are Nyaya Vaisesika, Sankhya Yoga, and Mimamsa Vedanta, as we call the orthodox schools of Indian philosophy.
And where does Advait Vedanta fix come into the play? Which is the
Sir,
school which propounds Advait Vedanta?
yes, sir. Sir, Vedanta, Advait Vedanta comes in the Vedanta school. We also call it Uttar Mimamsa, which is the chronologically and also logically the last school of Indian philosophy, which imbibes all the different kind of philosophy of
And
Indian
what do you mean
philosophy.
by Vedanta?
Yes,
Where
sir.
does this word come from?
Sir, word Vedanta, it means that the end of the Vedas. It means that culmination of all the knowledge that was propounded in the Vedas. So it then concluded into the Vedanta philosophy. So,
So, culmination of knowledge. And what are those things called?
yes, sir. In Vedanta also, sir, there are different kind of philosophy. As you rightly mentioned, Advaita is also one of them, sir. As well as there are Visisht Advaita propounded by Ramanujacharya, as well as Dvaitavadya propounded by
Uh,
Madhvacharya, as well as different schools. In fact.
Okay. And what is Sankhya philosophy?
Yes, sir. Sir, the Sankhya philosophy is mainly the word Sankhya means number in Indian context, but sir, it is mainly the philosophy based on the 25 principles of Prakriti and Purus, where Prakriti is the dynamic and the active part, which is unconscious, and the Purus is the conscious and passive part, and with the dynamic evolution between them the word process arises, sir, in Sankhya philosophy.
And how many types of meditations do we have?
Sir, we have very different types of meditation. What I practice is one of the Vipassana meditation. Uh, Also, we have the yogic meditations. Also, sir, we have different kind of chants and mantra which use in meditation, sir.
Hmm. You need to upgrade a little bit on all these things. I'll brief you later on.
Okay, sir.
Okay, over to you, Acharya ji.
Jeet, કેમ છો?
Sir, majama.
You are from Surendranagar.
Yes, sir.
Why is it called Surendranagar? Named after whom?
Sir, I believe it was named after the king of Surendranagar. I have to sir read upon it, but I
Please read
believe,
about that.
yes, sir.
Your mother works in an Anganwadi, or she worked earlier. Is she still there?
Sir, she is currently working, sir.
Uh, how do Anganwadis play a role in the rural areas to help the nutrition level and the child care and all that? Tell your experience.
Yes, sir. Sir, Anganwadi Center as a part of the ICDS scheme, Integrated Child Development Scheme, are very essential part of our last mile delivery and grassroots development scheme. So, sir, in Anganwadi workers part mainly is to ensure that whatever the person-related uh, food and also whatever person-related schemes are there, it is rightly benefited to the children and also to the pregnant and lactating mother as well as the teenager girls. So she plays direct connection with such kind of benefits and provides them guidance and also ensure that such benefits are received there. Sir.
Is there an overlap between the ASHA workers role and the Anganwadi workers role?
Yes, sir. They are complementary, sir. While ASHA workers are part of Ministry of Health and Welfare Scheme, Anganwadi workers are part of Women and Child Development Ministry, sir. While so in that way, there's a different in role, but at the same time, they work in the same locality, sir.
There is a need for close coordination.
Yes, sir.
If you are made the collector of Surendranagar, which areas will you focus on?
Yes, sir. Sir, Surendranagar being geographically attached from the coastal area and as well as there is a lack of good amount of agriculturable or irrigatable soil, I believe uh, there's need to be a holistical development in Surendranagar, starting from first the adequate irrigation available to the various parts, especially in the parts of which is touching around the Kutch area where there needs to be irrigation canals facility as well as sir in industries. There are many industries here uh, uh, in Surendranagar which can be have better opportunities to ease of doing business and also as well as the MSME like our artisans from the cotton industry as well as the Surendranagar also currently developing patolas. So in that way, we can provide opportunity to develop bottom-up industry and how some kind of household industry also can be developed, sir. Yeah.
You heard of a scheme called ODOP?
Yes, sir. One district, one product, sir.
What is the product in Surendranagar?
Sir, actually, I'm not sure about this. I'll have to read up on it.
Okay. You opted for philosophy as an optional, which is
Yes,
not
sir.
very common. Last
Yes,
time
sir.
also you had philosophy?
Yes, sir. I've been
Did you
preparing in.
score? Did you score good marks in philosophy
Yes,
last time?
I believe, sir, I'm improving on. Last time I scored around 250, sir.
Okay,
Currently, I believe I'll improve on.
good, good. What is one basic difference between the Oriental and the Occidental philosophy?
Sir, I believe if you are referring to the Oriental and English controversy, if I'm right, sir.
General philosophy in the Eastern countries, let's say India, China, Korea, Japan, and the Western
Okay.
countries like Europe and USA, the Greek and the Western philosophy.
Okay, sir. Sir, the in the eastern part, there is a major focus on the spirituality and as well as sir, focus on the kind of way of life that we can have through our kind of outlook towards world and life. While sir, in the western part, the main focus is on toward obtaining knowledge and also toward understanding the world through logical and rational aspects, sir. So I believe it is more on the academic side in the western part and more on the practical side on in the eastern part, sir.
There is a concept called Protestant ethics. What does it mean and how is it different from the Indian philosophy?
Sir, I believe I have to read up on this, sir. I'm not aware.
Who is Charvaka?
Yes, sir. Sir, Charvaka was the Charvaka was Lokayata, which means the common people's philosophy in ancient India, and they believed that the perception is the only through perception only you can get the knowledge, and so their main philosophy was to live the life by to have the hedonistic life where we can try to be as much happy as we can be possible. So,
There is one famous quotation of the Charvaka philosophy. Do you remember that?
sir, I believe it is eat, drink, and marry to.
Javat jivet sukham jivet.
Yes,
Dridam
yes, sir.
kritva dhritam privet. As long as you live, live happily. You can
Yeah.
take debt and eat ghee. That's very
Yes,
simplistic
sir.
way of Javat Jivet Shukam. Okay, right. Philosophy is not very common. The board may not find many candidates with philosophy. So it's likely that they will ask you questions on philosophy. So better you
Yes,
read a
sir.
bit, could be on
Yes, sir.
anything. Philosophy is what many people understand the way they are. So but it could be used as a strong point for you. Where are you sitting
Definitely.
now? You appear as if you are in a studio.
No, no, sir. I'm at my home only, sir.
Good. You've got the right background and right dress, and that's how you should prepare. You are well
Yes, sir.
prepared. Your father died young when you were young.
Yes, sir.
So how old were you?
Sir, I was around 11 years old at that time.
So your mother
It
brought
was,
you up.
yes, sir. I was living with my mother only. Before that, also, my father was separated from my mother. So I've been
Okay.
brought up by my mother only, sir.
Single parent in a way since a long time.
Yes, sir. In a way, single parent, sir.
Okay, that's very interesting story. So you've already done well in your life. You went to the IIT Bombay, and you should go to the next level. NVIDIA is one of the top companies which are making semiconductors all over the world. It's
Yes,
one of
sir.
the top companies. How much did they pay you when you worked with them?
Sir, at my time, it was around 1 lakh per month. So, really, 17 lakh in total CTC, sir.
You may not get that much in the civil services. You are aware that you will lose your financial. You opted for civil service.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is nihilism?
Sir, nihilism was mainly propounded by the Nietzsche in his philosophy of will to power. And in such nihilism, like it is mainly that there's no one objective morality which we can try, which people are trying to have through their various rationality and reasons. So in that way, he propounded that we can have subjective purpose in life, and we can have that such kind of authenticity to live
Okay,
as per
okay.
our own
You,
conscience.
you know it.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm through. Tiwariji, you can take over.
Thank you, sir.
Jeet, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay. Jeet, today in Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, a big event is happening. Please tell me about that.
Sir, particularly, I haven't read the today's newspaper, sir. So I'm not about the current context, sir. But I can, from the last developments, sir, I can say that the bifurcation of Jammu Kashmir into Jammu Kashmir and the Ladakh Union territories was happened after 2019, and recently we
No,
had the
don't give general answers. You don't know. You say
yes, sir.
I don't know,
Yes, sir.
and end
Yes,
of the
sir.
story. Don't try
Okay,
to
sir.
veer into other areas. That's not
Okay.
correct.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Stop there. You say I have not read about today's event. I'm sorry. That's it.
Sorry, sir.
Jeet, recently one satellite called as LingoSat satellite was launched. And few days back, and it was very much in news. What is special about this satellite?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not able to recall.
Okay. After evolution of angel text, there is a term very much in news, reverse flipping. So what do you mean by reverse flipping?
Sir, I'm exactly not sure about this. If I can try uh, to guess the context, sir.
Okay, one guess is allowed. Please go through.
Yes, sir. Sir, I believe the angel text was mainly taxation on the angel investor which were investing in the startups. And this reverse flipping term is mainly associated with the startup who were mainly they were founded in the US based in the US, and now they are flipping to the Indian economy by shifting their base here, sir. So I believe it is used in that context, sir.
Okay. go through that. Nowadays, there is a project, In-Road project, INROAD. It has something to do with the Northeast. So this project is about what?
Sorry, sir, I'll have to read up on this.
Okay. I think you are not going through current affairs because your interview is on 20th of Feb. You must go through all these.
Sure,
What's
sir.
the current issues? Is there any role of climate change in the recent wildfire of California?
Yes, sir. There has been even in the recent times we have seen that 2024 was the hottest year, crossing the 1.5 degrees Celsius after Industrial Revolution. So in that way, even in the winter, we saw the wildfire in the California, which showcases that with the hot air and also the presence of the wind there and along with the climate change is the main cause of the wildfire situation there, sir.
Can you explain somewhat more geographically and somewhat more technical by taking example of the locations and by the movement of winds and so on?
Sir, geographically, California is on the western side of the United States, sir. And the wind, so I'm exactly not sure about the wind pattern there, sir.
Okay, what is the name of the wind which is very much in use?
Sir, I'm not able to recall it.
Okay, Jeet. Jeet, I want to visit Sundarnagar. So tell me 5 places where I should visit.
Definitely, sir. Sir, in Surendranagar, there's this wildlife sanctuary uh, where it is like so first is the wildlife sanctuary where you can visit. So secondly, there's
Which
this
one?
Chotila,
Which
sorry,
section?
Wild Ash Sanctuary in Surendranagar, sir,
Okay.
where you can visit, sir. Secondly, there's Chotila town, which is a kind of spiritual hub where people visit here. Thirdly, sir, there is this Rajeshwar Dham, which is one of the temple having Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, all three deities at one place. So third is that, sir. Fourth is the Ranagat in Surendranagar. It has a Nal Sarovar where various migratory birds come around in the winter time also. So it is a nice place for a tourist. And sir, fifth would be the heritage of Surendranagar and Vadhavan city, where you can definitely visit, sir.
Okay, fine. Gupta sir, please continue.
Okay, Jeet, now your formal part is over. So tell us, how did you feel about it?
Sir, I believe I could have answered better about the current affair questions and also some questions related to philosophy, sir, also. So I believe I have to update my knowledge,
You are
sir.
right on the renewable energy. It's over 42%, that is fine. Installed capacity is about 470 gigawatts. Okay, that is, leave that aside. A few things which I would like to mention. One is that you are very long in answers. Your answers should not exceed 5 sentences. When I asked you, why do you want to join this from NVIDIA, you gave a long answer and I had to intervene. When we were talking about Rajasthan and Gujarat, you also gave a very long answer. You will see the video, and I had to intervene there too. So the board member should never, be given an opportunity to intervene and stop you. You should stop after 4 or 5 sentences, and if they want to know more, they will ask you supplementary. So structure your answer in such a way that you do not prolong your answer so much. That is one thing.
Okay, sir.
Secondly, your knowledge in many fields is good, but you are not able to put it up properly in a concise manner. Now, I was emphasizing, I'll come to darshan and philosophy first, then we'll go to the other one. Now, darshan means to see. That is the meaning of darshan. And our Indian writings are based on those people who have seen the reality, because they become one with the Brahm, or they become one with the Supreme, and then they see how the world is. And that is how they propound their approach to life. The Western philosophy is a mental exercise. You debate in your mind. This is good, that is good, this is ethical, this is not ethical. So it's a internal debate in the mind based on the thought process. You use your logic and thoughts. While that is not the concept in India at all. The Indian concept is based on unity with the Supreme, and that is why it is called darshan, because they see the reality as it exists. Okay, so that is one difference. Then I was asking you Vedanta, you did not come to the final crux of it, that it is the Upanishads, which is the final part of Vedas. They are the core of the Vedanta philosophy. So Upanishad, Brahma Sutra, and Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita in a secondary way, but Upanishad and Brahma Sutra are the core of Vedanta philosophy. Now, you were in case of Sankhya, you went into the 24, elements and all that. That was not actually needed, and that could have become very cumbersome for you. If I ask you a question on all that, you will not be able to answer. The thing is, it's basically Prakriti and Purus. Prakriti on the one hand, which is like a material, and Purus, which is like the consciousness, which works in together. So you have to be very clear on your answers on these issues. But I would still feel that you know things well, but you were not able to express them properly. That is what I felt. On yeah, let me check on some other things. Now, Bundi, you must know about Bundi. Bundi is a historical place. There are many things in Bundi. Your own state of Gujarat, you should know fairly well. In every respect, it's a history, politics, culture, economics, all that. And then electrical area, you should know properly. There could be some basic questions. What is the difference between DC and AC power? What is this 50 megahertz and 120 megahertz? It could be, very basic questions also on these issues. So you should know that. Then current issues. You are system welfare engineer, software engineer. So they can ask you on NVIDIA also. NVIDIA is a very, big MNC involved in a variety of ways. They might ask you some questions on that. So be prepared for that. And then you should be prepared for general knowledge. For general knowledge, I would suggest you read at least 2 newspapers. Maybe you can add 1 economic. So maybe 1 economic, 1 political, or 2 political and 1 economic. And prepare a short list of important issues which are in news every day. And, write 4, 5, 6 sentences on each one of them, so that you have confidence and you can answer. Like today's newspaper, they're talking about the inauguration of a tunnel in Jammu and Kashmir. Now you diverted to a very different issue altogether. So if you don't know something, you can straight away say, sorry, I don't know about this. That's the end of it. Then the board will move to some other question. Now his intention was very different and your answer was going somewhere else. So try to avoid that situation, because that could be a little embarrassing for you. So I would suggest to read at least 2 newspapers on daily basis. Prepare short notes on 50, 60 important general knowledge issues. You have, more than, I think, about 6 weeks from today. 28th February is your interview. So more than 6 weeks, you can easily prepare 60, 70 topics with short notes. Revise your philosophical, subject. Revise little bit basics on electrical engineering, on NVIDIA, on Gujarat and Bundi. And I think you would be ready. Of course, they can ask you anything, but these are the topics they are likely to ask you.
Okay.
So this is what I would suggest. And I wish you good luck. Acharya ji, would like to add something?
Jeet, you have a very interesting background to yourself, the way you come up in your life, in spite of challenges in your family. That's if there is an opportunity, you draw attention to that. How your mother is an Anganwadi worker, and it'll get some points in your favor. And you are answering well. Try to be a little more pleasant in your smile once in a while. You are very serious. You continue to use this word I believe too often. I believe is not required too often. You can use a different word, I suppose. I believe you at least use 20 times. You see the interview, you see that. Okay. Your articulation and this thing, the way you express has to be a little more structured and focused. But by and large, you have in you, if I am the chairman of the board, I'll select you for the service. You have the right background and the right kind of the background, family background from which you have come. You are the right choice for the civil service. I would like you to be in civil service. So all the very best. Wish you best of luck. Hope you join the service.
Thank you, sir.
Jeet, you got almost all important insights. One point I want to add. In your activities, you mentioned tinkering with AI. Please elaborate in very brief about this.
Sir, tinkering with AI means, sir, I experiment with different AI tools to learn and understand about the various new technologies, sir.
Recently, one report is released, Future of Job Report 2025. They have put emphasis on this AI and data. Please go through the report. Fine. I hope so. Tomorrow morning or today's evening, I will send you the recording and the complete recording, along with a huge compilation of current affairs from all aspects: science and tech, defense, environment, geography, IR. Go through that. This will help you a lot. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All the
Thank
best.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, Jeet, we wish you good luck and you will do very well.
Thank you, sir.
Best of luck, Jeet.
Thank you, sir.